Welcome, Amanda here with Crafting with Amanda, and I have a fun, quick project that can be great for a gift. So I went to my Goodwill and I picked up these children's books, and at our store all children's books are 59 cents. So they're all hardbound, and you can kind of see how big they are compared to my hand. Some of them are 8 inches tall, some of them are taller, like 12 inches or 11. And this is about how many pages you want to have in them. Some of them have 40 pages, some of them have 80 pages. And I don't mean the number of pages in the book, as far as page numbering, but the actual number of pages. So like one page is in numbering 2 of them. So I took the paper cover off the outside of this nursery stories book, and I liked the size of this because I can easily get 2 regular cards standing up in here, and I will show you how I do that. This particular book, at first I thought I'd only be able to get 1 in, but just overlapping the outside edges just a little bit, I can again fit both 2 cards side by side, or if somebody sends me a letter I can tuck that in as well. In this Magic Treehouse journal, if I find more of these, I'm going to buy them because they have this great color on their pages, so when they're folded, there's some extra interest in the book. So that's the one I'm going to start with here. And all I do is I fold into the inner seam, and you can use a bone folder, or I'll end up getting out my, just like a room key card from a hotel, or a credit card that's expired, or a gift card that's expired, and you just go through the book. I do most from the front, then again from the back, and work my way to the center. But see how this has these outlines on their pages? So then when they're folded, you get to see all of that color in the book. So I'm grabbing here, like I said, that room key card. I don't even know when it was from. It's just in my drawer. I use it for applying gesso as well. And you just go through and you push the center into the binding and then press it down. Sometimes books the binding is a little looser as you get towards the center, so you can actually fold them in, you can push them in more, and I'll show you that here. This book happened to have unused stickers in the center of it, so I will salvage those. But here you can see that I'm kind of lining up the folded edges and rolling that page that I'm folding back out, just so that it matches closely, or more closely, the height of the folded papers of the rest of the book. And you'll kind of get a feel of it, and like you can see here, I'm just kind of using the other pages as my guide and then gently pulling the side of the page back out so that the fold matches. That's as difficult as this project is. If you do happen to have a book, one of the ones I grabbed was an old library book, and so it has from the library, the back card for checking out the books, and it has some stickers on it marking it as who previously owned it. And so on those books I will have to cover with paper or ink or stamp, but covering with paper is the easiest. You don't end up seeing a lot of that, so at first I used to embellish these quite a bit and make a whole bunch of or spend a whole bunch of time, I should say, in embellishing the inside covers of my display book. But I've learned that once you get so many cards in it, you really don't see that much of them. So like this book, I'm not going to do anything to. I'm just going to fold the pages and fill it up with cards. And it was funny, I've had all of these cards that I've received recently, and I've been saving them all in one place because I knew I needed this book. Well, I only have like 10 slots open. I filled all the rest of the pages with cards. So I'm not grabbing the cards that people sent me. These are cards that I have made. But like I said, I'm just gonna open up one of the pages and they stand up in there nicely. And once you get more cards into it, friction really helps them stay in place. Like right now, if I picked it up and turned it over, those cards would fall out. But once the book is full and you've kind of filled that space in between all of the folded pages, these will not fall out. They are in there tight. And at the end, I do show you one of my books that I did. So the book on the left is that library book. I tried to take some of the pieces out. And then this nursery book, which again is like 11 inches, maybe 12 inches tall, will also be used for cards. And that I'll just use as is. So that one's ready to go. I'm going to swap that out with the one that I was filling. And I did go ahead and put in cards that I've received from other people. Some are store-bought cards. Most are the handmade cards. Those are the ones that I save. I'll save store-bought cards if there's messages in them. I can't tell you how many times I just sit and reread some of these cards, and it's totally an uplifting game changer as far as your mood. Here's how you can connect with me on Facebook. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do that now. Have a great day. Blessings.